There was this one time I was on the land and this prayer came out of me that I wished to meet an older man who would become a great student. And I've never wished for that. So, of course, as universal law would have it, I meet an older man who would become a great student about a week later. When I first saw him, I looked at him and I said, now that one has something special. So we began ceremony, and the first thing that Spirit tells me is that he is a dragon. And I told him, "You're a dragon." He said, "What does that mean?" I said, "Oh, it means you're a wealthy businessman and you have many, many gifts." And his face just was blank. The whole time I'm doing ceremony and speaking to him, he's just completely blank. I have no idea how he's responding to anything because he's just blank. And so we began drumming and journeying and going into ceremony. And at the end of it, he said he had never had that kind of experience before, and it was just mind-blowing for him. And he kept coming back. I helped this man through the sale of his business. I helped him cleanse his house. I helped him in every way, shape, and form develop his gift, and he was really developing. However, it was when we started to hit the harder levels of the heart, where we go into the heart chakra and we really purify, that we started to have some problems. And mainly the biggest problem was his partner in his life. And on his spiritual journey, he had to make a decision on whether his spiritual path was most important or his relationship was more important. He also couldn't get past the fact that if he was to become the healer that he could become, that he would have to drop his greed and selfishness, because he was incredibly greedy and incredibly selfish. He had all this wealth and he didn't want to share it. He had no friends and he had only one person in the world, his partner, who he shared everything with. And he was really stingy with her too. So, as it would happen, the day that he was supposed to cross the line and become a shaman, Spirit told me no. And there were so many reasons why it was a no, and I had to tell him it was a no. And as universal fate would have it, the day he was supposed to cross into his ceremony, we were going to go to the Aurora Borealis in Canada. The 2020 global pandemic shutdown happened and the borders closed.